Let me check my light. Let me check my light. Good morning everybody. Bonjour tous mes amis. Bienvenue sur une nouvelle vidéo aujourd'hui. Bienvenue sur la nouvelle vlog. Welcome back to another vlog. How is everybody doing? What is up everybody? What is up everybody? How are you guys doing this morning? Yeah, so last night we went through, we were under the tornado warning, tornado watch. Luckily, nothing really bad happened here. I mean, it got pretty windy overnight. It rained pretty badly, and it got, very windy, but nothing happened. The only thing that actually happened was me being the newcomer here, in this area in Tulsa. I didn't move. I left my garbage bins outside. And so the one with the trash fell over, and then there's some trash that fell out of it. But no big deal. I ran outside in the middle of the night in my boxes and pulled it back in. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, nothing really happened out here where we live. Hopefully everybody is safe. Hopefully nothing bad happened wherever you may be, wherever you may live. But yeah, we're just happy to be up again another day. Grateful to be breathing again and in good health and waking up on a positive note. Today over here is Thursday. The week is almost over, so that's always exciting. La semaine est presque terminée. Donc, hier nuit, il devait y avoir des tornades ici. Mais heureusement, il n'y a rien de très grave s'est passé chez nous ici. Il y a eu beaucoup de vent et puis beaucoup de pluie dans la nuit. Mais bon, pratiquement pas de dégâts, quoi. D'accord? I'm getting ready to go to work. Say good morning, babes.
Morning. Bonjour, les amis.
She's over there going back and forth with Africans over stupid stuff.
That's not
anyway.
What
It's you guys always discuss, you go back and forth over stupid stuff. Because you guys don't come up with solutions. You just sit there and fight each other.
Like he's coming up.
I have solutions if I have the means. Yeah. If I have the means, I have solutions. Get over there, Kenzie. Okay. You shouldn't be watching TV. It's not TV time. Good morning, Noe.
Good morning.
Where you running to, Noe? Say good morning and get to your work, please.
Good morning, good morning.
Say good morning.
Good morning, Tengi.
No, Tenji, whatever that is. Stop saying those things.
I'm trying to say
sit still. What?
Bonjour, les amis, tiggers.
No, not tickers. Nobody's tickers.
Tiggers.
No, it's bonjour les amis, comment ça va? I don't know what.
You remember that tiger?
Okay, tiger. Tiger is not a word. You gonna log in?
Stop.
I don't care about a character right now. I want work done. I want to talk about character. Get out of your mouth. Say good morning. So anyway, you guys know there's always an eventful morning around here. There's always something between us and the kids. Either somebody's not listening or something. I just want to say, we have a thing with the kids. There were some papers on the wall there talking about, I guess if you listen, what you may get, your best benefits or whatever. These jokers, they're going to listen for one day and then talk about, oh, can I pick something? That's not how it works. You're supposed to listen for an extended period of time, minimum of a week, consistently. Right? Consistently. Donc c'est ça, vous savez, il y a toujours des trucs qui se passent ici chez nous dans la famille, comme on est beaucoup là. Donc les enfants, ils ont une liste de trucs ils peuvent gagner s'ils écoutent le moment dans la journée que je ne suis pas là, quoi. Et puis ils ont écouté le moment sans problème pour une journée. Et puis après ça, ils demandent, oh, est-ce qu'on peut prendre quelque chose? Je dis, mais non, il faut obéir ta mère au moins une semaine consistamment, c'est-à-dire tous les jours, quoi. Tu vois? Ils veulent toujours te roubler. Bon, anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to head to work. I want to be discussing some things today in terms of how my wife and I met. This will be the title of this video, how I met my wife. right? Yeah, it's a pretty good story. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about my version of it at work. She's gonna talk about her version of it at home, and then I'm gonna put it all together for you guys to see. So keep watching this video, and then you will see, you will hear the story. It's a pretty good one. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all.
Now we're having a moment of misbehaving.
Stop! Now you're gonna put that in our footage.
I am. It's gonna be in the footage. They're having a moment of misbehaving.
I'm gonna take that footage away when I punch that camera.
Okay. I'm sure you're probably like, why is her house always dark? Did I tell you I really don't like the lights on like that? I'm sure I never mentioned that. My time,
But is Daddy home?
no, Daddy not home yet.
Oh.
My time growing up in the system, lights were not my best friend. I do not like. Through my photo album here that I came across, my friend from basic training, Sarah Smith was her name. I wonder where she's at. There goes me. Look at that. Me before the dreads. Look how dark I was. Man, Fort Leonard did me no good.
Wait, wasn't
Look at me when I was 19. You see that? When I was 19, skin and bones right here. I was skin and bones.
Ew.
My big old feet from basic training.
No, his first shot here is mostly yellow. As
Fort Leonard Wood. Fort Misery. Lost in the Woods. Fort Leonard Wood. More Fort Leonard Wood. I think I was still in shock that I was actually in the military during this time. I was like, I really am in the army. Oh, my kids have no idea that I was in the military. They don't know that. It's not something I openly discuss with them. Turn to the next page. It shows you my weapon. No, go back. Go back. It's right there on the bench. Go ahead, turn to the next page. Go ahead. There's my weapon.
Can I see? Woo! The guns!
Yeah.
Stop it now, don't skip it.
Mama was a soldier.
Soldier is the word. Stop it! Stop! Stop it!
Guys, don't argue over it. There we go. I don't think I've went into detail on how I met my husband. In all the stories that I've told, all the things that I've spoken about, that's never been a topic of discussion. But since we are here today, go ahead, give me that. The kids are looking at when I was in basic training, but I did 4 years in the military. I did my basic training at Fort Leonard Wood. I did not do too well, which, you know, is common. You come across it every now and again. Everybody ain't made for it, physically, whether physically or mentally. I sprained my ankle within the first 2 weeks of being there. This was our little retreat, our little soldiers retreat that we had.
Is that you right there?
No, that's not me. My homegirl, Pei. She has twins now. We've kept in touch all these years. We were both from the Bronx. But after I did my training at Fort Leonard Wood, I got stationed at Fort Richardson in Anchorage, Alaska, and I did 3 years there. And then I got stationed in Fort Polk, Louisiana. And before I left Alaska, I wound up pregnant with Legend, and you know.
And then it was tragic with me.
No, I'm telling my story. So I got out as my unit was deploying. My unit had already deployed. Good job. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's my book.
Well, doing My Little Pony.
Like I was saying, I got out the military while my unit had deployed to Iraq. My father passed away when I was 6.5 months pregnant with Legend, and I didn't get to say goodbye to him. And that was a strange, you know, thing, because I was afraid that I was gonna die and then my father would not get to say goodbye to me, and my son wouldn't get to be raised by me and know his mother because he was only 4 months. But anyways, so I got out. I didn't have a family care plan that I felt was adequate enough. I was a single soldier, you know what I mean? I just got pregnant, wasn't expecting it or whatever. And then upon getting out, I had went back to live with my mother, and I remember the day I pulled up. It was May 1st. So what was it? 2 days ago, because today's the 3rd. So 2 days ago, 10 years ago, I arrived home. 10 years ago, I arrived home from the military. It's been 10 years already. I got an honorable discharge, and so I immediately, you know, went to go and seek. Uh-oh, he almost got you. He almost got you. Get him. Get him, Noe. 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 Get him, Noe. Get him. Get him. Get him, Noe. Get him. That's right. Oh, 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 oh.
Daddy's a wolf person.
Anyways, like I said, I was living with my mother in Harlem, and I came home, and I tried to go back to the last college that I had attended, which was John Jay. Stop.
I swimming medicine. I'll make you go to sleep.
No, put that down.
Mom, you gotta draw a duck on this part.
Well, I don't know how to draw a Daisy Duck, so you gotta try your best to draw a Daisy Duck.
I don't know how to draw Daisy Duck. I don't know how to draw.
Okay.
Her duck thing on it right here is yellow.
Yeah. It said draw it, not color it. No, stop.
You're about to get
Anyways, so I went back to go to John Jay, and they told me, oh, you know, because of your past poor standing. Because of your past poor standing. Hello. Prince. That's the last time. Prince. Okay. So I went back to John Jay, and they said, well, because your poor academic standing, you can't return here. Kingsborough was too far, way out there by the ocean. So I just really didn't want to go and deal with that. So I decided, I think someone had told me, no, I don't even know. I think I hadn't really gone to school in the city much outside of John Jay and Kingsborough. I wasn't really familiar with community colleges in New York City itself. And someone suggested that I try the Borough Manhattan Community College. I had never been down that way. I think I had remembered it from either seeing it on a sweatshirt of one of my cousins, or, you know, it was a school she had also attended. So I was like, you know what? Let me go down there and see what's up. And I remember walking in there and
seeing fat face.
Right, and that was your father.
Fat face.
Yeah. Walking in there, and then by the time I had walked out, I had signed up for my first semester with like 2 0-credit classes, which I was not happy about. But of course, it was all about getting yourself back into community college. It had been like 4 years at that point in time since I had been in college. So, and I hadn't taken any college courses while in the military. You still at it? The wall. Now. I done spoke already. The wall. Sit down. And you wait for your father.
Okay, no.
I have so much going on with these children. I'm able to make a 7-minute video because of the nonsense that goes on in my household every morning. Every afternoon, every morning, every evening. No, baby, you asked for the cards? Here goes the cards, okay? Do know we, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I enrolled and like I said, started my first semester without a problem. My second semester, while choosing my courses, I came upon, needing to choose a science elective. And I think I had the choice between physics, chemistry. I had the choice between physics. I have to move. I had the choice between physics, chemistry, and something else. And let's put this cauliflower pizza. This cauliflower pizza, I'm putting it in the oven right now for the dinner. So I had the choice between choosing chemistry, biology, and physics. And I had taken chemistry and biology in high school, and I hadn't taken physics, so I was like, well, you know what? Why don't I just go ahead and take this physics course? You know, I don't want to have to rehash my memory on things that I've already taken, and I think I was frustrated about those other 2 courses, anyways. But the irony in that is, the following semester after that, I had to take chemistry anyways, right? So I signed up for the physics course, and I didn't think twice about it, you know, okay, physics or whatever. And semester came around, started a new semester, you know, you get your little schedule, you choose your times, you know, you get the option to choose which times you want to take the course. And I was the type of person who liked to stack most of my stuff in school. I like to stack most of my courses in school back to back. I didn't like to have like long and lengthy breaks. And I was also the type of person who liked to take 12 plus credits. And I was allowed. So I think I took like 16 credits each semester without a problem. The only ones I didn't do fare too well in was math and science, but as far as everything else, if it was English or social studies, history based, I did what I had to do. That was always my strong suit. So I chose the course, didn't think twice about it. Time for the class came, rolled around. I also always like to make it so my classes on time. So I was there first. Yes, baby. Huh? Okay, so let him suck a pony. Okay? Everybody's here. Whole gang. Les, Kenji, Prince, Noelani. Okay, the whole gang is here. So I didn't think nothing about it. You know, I just sat down, watched the class fill up, and in walked everybody else. And then towards the end of class, 2 gentlemen walked in. Besides myself, the 2 Spanish girls that sat in the front, and then the older gentleman. The rest of the class was Asian. we were the only minorities in the class. And I didn't think nothing of it. You know, he came, him and his friend, they came and they sat down. Now when I say him, I mean my husband. He was my classmate then. They came in, you know, my first thought was, please don't sit here, please don't sit here, please don't sit here, please don't sit here, please don't sit here. And I'm like, look, he gonna sit with the black girl. Black guy, black girl, here we go, watch. And I'm saying this in my head, like, watch. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, watch. And he dark skinned too. Oh, here we go, dark skin, light skin girl. Here on, you know. I had all these things made up in my head of, you know, how my first interaction is gonna go with him. And he walked in, you know, he had on all black. He had on a black Rockaware jacket. I believe he was zipped up. He had an all black hat. And like the wannabe Wall Street banker he was, he came in carrying one of those little computer case looking briefcase things, you know, that you just carry by your hand, you know. You just carry it with your hand. You know, everybody else had a book bag, drawstring book bag. I had the conventional, you know, book bag. I think I also had a messenger bag. And he came in with that on, and I was like, look at this dude. What business major class does he think he's going to with that crap? And I was just like, please don't sit here. Just for the life of me, just please don't sit here. That's I don't want to talk to nobody. He's the type that's gonna try to talk to me. He's gonna try to talk me up. He's gonna try to have a conversation. And I was like, I'm not here to have a conversation. I am not here to date. But please don't sit here. And then, you know, as he got closer, I was like, he kind of cute. You know, it was just one of those little side thoughts. Like, he kind of cute, but I ain't gonna make nothing of it. I'm just like, oh, he's cute. And just, you know, talk to him and conversate with him. And, you know, if this is where he winds up sitting throughout the year, then, you know, then that'll just be it. And that's where he wound up sitting throughout the year, was, you know, throughout the semester, was across from me in that class. And then from that point on, him and I, you know, right after class, there was an instant connection almost immediately during our interaction in class. You know, I think I had asked him a question. As soon as he sat down, I asked him a question, he answered it, and then we just kind of started talking from there. And then I had to be back uptown, so I went back to the library with him after class. And like I said, I was supposed to be uptown to get Legend, but you know, I was like, I'm young, I'm back into things, I want to make friends, I want to shoot the breeze. You know, like I said, we had a good conversation, I enjoyed it, and so I just decided, you know, let me just follow him on his way and, you know, go back to the library with him, make small talk, see what's up. And basically from that point on, small talk led to him and I hanging out with our other two classmates. And then, yes, baby. Yes. Oh, wow. It cracked? Yeah. Okay, I'll fix it. We having some sweet potato fries here. I'm gonna fry up some chicken and a piece of fish for me and Daddy. After that, like I said, we used to go out, all four of us, me, him, all four of us lab partners, me, him, another guy, and then the only remaining Asian girl who couldn't find a seat, she sat with us. I think she had a crush on my husband, and you know, eventually I had a crush on him too, but the crush apparently obviously turned into a friendship, and then a relationship, and then kids, and then a marriage. And then here we are, you know, some years later. We met January 2009, and then by August 2009, we started sleeping together and made it official in my mind, okay? And then by the following year, I was pregnant with Kenji. So by August 2010, I got pregnant with Kenji. So that's how quickly that moved. He helped me move out of my mother's apartment, because then I found out I had my own apartment. I had a Section 8 voucher for homeless veterans returning from service, and so I was able to get an apartment in Brooklyn, the Gravesend houses. And he helped me move my stuff out there. He was messing with somebody, I was kind of messing with somebody, but it was one of those weird things like where you're talking to somebody and then you're talking to somebody, but you secretly kind of want to be with each other. But, you know what I'm saying, you're new to it and you don't know how to feel it out. You know, I'm thinking, you know, because he had money and he dressed nice and, you know, he was always, you know, oh yeah, I'll give you 200 here, give you 300 here, give you this here. And I'm like, you know, what type of little playboy is he? And then, you know, being friends for the time that we were friends, of course, when I was talking to somebody else and he was talking to somebody else, we got to see, like, to the lengths that each other would go for other people. And so I think at times, in my liking him, before I told him, I expected certain things from him that were unspoken, you know?